Get ready for the action because Manchester City is locked in a crucial battle. We have the official match officials confirmed for the massive showdown between Manchester City and Crystal Palace at the Etihad Stadium. Stuart Attwell has been appointed as the referee for this high-stakes Premier League clash, and we break down everything you need to know about this monumental game.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
The stakes couldn't be higher for this fixture. Pep Guardiola's Manchester City trails league-leading Arsenal by just 5 points. And this Wednesday night against Crystal Palace is absolutely vital if City wants to keep their title hopes alive. We look at the team news, the injury concerns like Abdulkadir Kusanov and Rodri's groin issue, and what Guardiola might do with his squad for this massive encounter. Meanwhile, the Premier League standings are taking a dark turn. Arsenal is sitting at the top with 79 points, but Manchester City is right behind with 74 points, meaning every single point matters in these final weeks. We dive deep into the pressure on the title race, how a win for City could drastically alter the landscape, and the looming threat to other clubs fighting for European qualification. And we have big questions swirling around the dugout. Former Chelsea boss Enzo Maresca has been directly asked if he received a call from Manchester City to potentially replace Pep Guardiola. Plus, we look at the broader picture of the league, from the struggles of Burnley and Wolves to the intense fight for Champions League spots. Don't miss a second of this intense football action. Manchester City prepares for a crucial home fixture against Crystal Palace on Wednesday night, marking their penultimate home game of the 2025-26 Premier League season. The match holds significant weight as City seeks to maintain momentum in the title race, despite a recent setback following Arsenal's vital 0-1 victory over West Ham. The victory for the Gunners has put them 5 points ahead of City, with only a home game against relegated Burnley remaining on their immediate horizon. Manager Pep Guardiola may opt for a rotation in the lineup for the Palace clash, balancing the need to maintain focus on the Premier League title bid with the upcoming FA Cup final against Chelsea at Wembley on Saturday, where City aims for a domestic double. Ahead of the game, the Premier League has officially announced the match officials for the contest at the Etihad Stadium. Stuart Attwell has been appointed as the referee for the Manchester City vs. Crystal Palace match. Attwell will be in his 28th match across all competitions this season. His disciplinary record includes 122 yellow cards, 1 second yellow card dismissal, 2 straight red cards, and the awarding of 10 penalty kicks. His history with Manchester City is notable. He has officiated 25 previous meetings, with City winning 17 of those encounters, drawing twice, and losing 6 times, accumulating 42 yellow cards, 3 straight red cards, and 5 penalties. Their only previous encounters this season were the Premier League clash at the Emirates Stadium and the 1-1 draw against Arsenal in late September. Supporting Attwell on the pitch will be assistant referees Konstantin Hatzidakis and Blake Antrobus. Video assistant referee John Brooks and assistant video assistant referee Dan Robathan will oversee proceedings from the VAR hub at Stockley Park. Paul Tierney has been appointed as the 4th official, tasked with maintaining order between managers Pep Guardiola and Oliver Glasner. Manchester City faces Crystal Palace in a crucial Premier League clash on Wednesday evening, a fixture that carries significant weight in the title race. The match is scheduled to kick off at 8 p.m. BST on May 13, 2026, at the Etihad Stadium. For Manchester City, this game is pivotal as they trail league-leading Arsenal by 5 points, making a victory essential to keep their title aspirations alive. Conversely, Crystal Palace has limited ambitions for the top flight, focusing instead on their Conference League campaign, culminating in a final against Rayo Vallecano on May 27. The game will be broadcast live in the UK on Sky Sports Main Event and Premier League, starting coverage at 7 p.m. BST ahead of the 8 p.m. kickoff, with live streaming available via the Sky Go app. A live blog will also track the action via Standard Sport. Key team news presents complications for City. Centre-back Abdulkadir Kusanov is doubtful following a knock against Everton and has missed both recent City fixtures. Ballon d'Or winner Rodri is also dealing with a groin injury, and Josko Gvardiol remains a long-term absentee. Manager Pep Guardiola may opt for a rotation, potentially leaving key players like Jeremy Doku, Ryan Cherki, and Erling Haaland on the bench for the Saturday FA Cup final. For Crystal Palace, Oliver Glasner will be without Eddie Nketiah, whose season ended early due to a thigh injury, and Borna Sosa is also expected to miss the game with a knock. Betting odds suggest a strong likelihood of a City win, with predictions pointing towards a 3-1 victory for Manchester City. Historically, Erling Haaland has been City's top scorer against Palace, netting 8 goals, including 2 in a previous 3-0 win at Selhurst Park. The overall expectation remains high for Manchester City, who are reportedly in formidable late-season form, despite a recent draw against Everton. The statistical breakdown shows a 34-17-17 distribution of outcomes, with City winning 1/6 of the time. Former Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca has been questioned about his potential move to Manchester City, specifically addressing speculation surrounding a potential role to replace Pep Guardiola. The inquiry, conducted by Sporty TV, sought to determine if Maresca had received any direct communication from the Manchester City club regarding such a high-profile opportunity. This exchange highlights ongoing speculation within the football world regarding Maresca's future career trajectory and the ambitions of Manchester City. Maresca's response to the question underscores the significant interest surrounding his professional status and potential next steps in elite football management. The Premier League title race has intensified dramatically following matchday 36, with Arsenal maintaining a narrow lead while Manchester City looms as a serious challenger. Arsenal remains firmly at the top of the table with 79 points after securing a crucial 1-0 victory over West Ham, but the margin is razor-thin. Manchester City sits in second place with 74 points, with only one match remaining to determine their fate. If City secures a victory in their final fixture, Arsenal's lead could shrink to just 2 points. Beyond the title contest, the standings highlight significant pressure points for European qualification and survival. Liverpool, Aston Villa, Chelsea, and Manchester United are locked in a fierce battle for Champions League spots, while several lower-ranked sides are desperately fighting to avoid relegation. Arsenal's win propelled them to the top, solidifying their position. Meanwhile, Manchester City's dominant 3-0 win against Brentford, featuring goals from Erling Haaland and Jeremy Doku, keeps them firmly in contention. Manchester United occupies third place with 65 points after a scoreless draw against Sunderland. Liverpool and Aston Villa are currently tied on 59 points in the European qualification race. Brighton has made a notable climb, securing 7th place after a commanding 3-0 win over Wolves. At the bottom, the situation remains precarious. Burnley and Wolverhampton Wanderers have already faced relegation following poor performances. Ipswich Town is also in serious jeopardy, having accumulated only 22 points from 36 matches. As the season enters its final phase, the focus shifts to these pivotal fixtures, as the battle for the Premier League crown and European spots is set to reach its climax.